In the real world AI projects, when you implement LLM or RAG pipeline, it is imperative to use LLM as a judge for critical and sensitive projects. Most of the people, they use some large big API based models for judging the output of another model. That is where this new TinyLettuce model comes into play. Instead of you using large big expensive models, it allows you to use TinyLettuce for detecting and sniffing hallucinations. In this video, we are going to install this TinyLettuce locally, and I will be showing you a real world use case where you can utilize this model. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe, and also consider becoming a member, as that helps a lot. I already have covered the underlying tool Lettuce Detect around 6 months ago, so if you are interested, check that one out. Coming back to this model, hallucinations are pieces of text that a model confidently produces even though they are not supported by the provided source material. In safety critical or compliance heavy domains like medicine, finance, law, letting them reach users can trigger lawsuits, harm, or regulatory fines. TinyLettuce Aten is a 17 million parameter token classifier that flags these unsupported spans in real time by labeling every answer token as supported or hallucinated, giving RAG and agent pipelines a cheap CPU only guardrail that runs in millisecond and stops wrong answers before they ever reach the user. 17 million parameters, that is just nothing really. You can run it on your nail. So you don't really need a GPU, or maybe just a hint of CPU should be more than enough in order to run this sort of model. So let's get it installed and then we will see how it works. So this is my Ubuntu system where I'm going to install it, and this is my CPU, but doesn't matter what CPU you are using. My is quite beefy. I was just using this system for another video, so I'm reusing it here. Now, if you're looking to rent a CPU or VM or even GPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. Okay, so you can see that I am already in my virtual environment with Coda. You can go with any virtual environment of your choice. First step in order to get this thing running is to install Lettuce Detect. They have this pip package which you can readily install. While it installs, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are iGent. iGent is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application, empowering you to build, manage, and deploy a custom AI workforce that can turn your most complex workflows into automated tasks. And Lettuce Detect is installed. It is quite a big package, so you just have to wait for a couple of minutes. Next, I'm just going to launch my Jupyter notebook, and then we will play with this model in the browser environment. There you go. Let's first download the model, and I'm just using their Lettuce Detect library, and then I'm instantiating this detector with this KR Labs and this TinyLettuce model. And the model is now loaded. It's all running on CPU. Let me show you a real world scenario. So look at this code, and this is a very tiny, very small code, but it actually gives you high usability of this model. So this is primarily related to a pharmacy chatbot that refuses to give unverified dosing advice. So we are giving it a context here, that this is the whole context of a document, and then someone asks a question from the model: can I take two 500 mg tablets every 4 hours? The raw answer is yes, you can take two every 4 hours up to 6 times per day. Now you can see that this is not good enough. Some of it right, some of it not so, because model didn't know the answer. It just interpreted it wrong, and seemingly fine answer is totally wrong because model hallucinated. So let me run this and then we will see. And there you go, the model has given the response where a model has got the implicit claim 6 times per day or 3000 mg, as you can see here. Now, this is unsupported because the context never states that ceiling, preventing the bot from endorsing an overdose. And this could be lethal. This could be really, really problematic. Not only lives could be at stake, but also a financial loss would be there. So that is why, catching, detecting these hallucinations from models is quite important. And on that point, I would again reiterate that please, please, if you are using LLMs or AI in your medical domain, especially because human lives are at stake, make sure that a human verifies it. Still, AI, or it might never be the replacement of a human practitioner, physician, or doctor. Yes, we all know that they charge us arm and leg, but still, I think human has to be in the loop, a proper trained one, in order to validate and verify AI's response, especially in medical domain. And have a look at this another example. This is another critical domain. So anti-money laundering or AML compliance in retail banking, where a chat assistant that must never invent a non-existent regulatory threshold when talking to branch staff. So this is a context, and then this is a question, as I said earlier, and this is the answer. So let's see if model can detect that or not. And there you go, you can see that the model has got it. And if you look at the answer below, the unsupported USD 15,000 is caught before the assistant misinforms the teller, which has primarily averted a regulatory breach. And there could be heaps of other use cases. For example, let's say there is an regulatory armor. So what unverified number like dose, threshold, interest rate that can trigger fines or lawsuits. TinyLettuce or similar models could block the answer before it reaches a user, which keeps all of these organizations on the right side of the law and rules. Plus, you can afford to get every response with the help of this model. For example, calling a 200 billion judge for every turn is slow and expensive, right? So for example, if you are using OpenAI or Anthropic for your judge model, that could really become very expensive very soon. So that is where this tiny model running on CPU is very, very promising, and you can fine tune it on your own domain tool, which is a great thing. Plus, for example, if you catch these hallucinations at serving time, that is the only moment you can still stop them. Post log audits don't undo patient harm or viral screenshots, I believe. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what do you think. Please do me a favor and like the video and subscribe to the channel, and consider becoming a member, because that is the best way of supporting the channel, and I would be very, very grateful for that support. Thank you.